All right, good afternoon, or I should say good evening, everyone. Justin Walker. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Novak Fieldhouse at Prince George's Community College. Justin Walker bringing you the second game in this doubleheader here at Novak between the Prince George's Community College Owls and the Montgomery College Raptors. Lady Owls just lost their game 64-60 behind, just had a hard time finding the basket today. Good defense, good hustle, but just couldn't pull it out. Hopefully the Owls will be able to have some better luck or fortune, I should say. And it's really not going to come down to fortune. It's going to come down to how they actually play this game against the men's team from Montgomery College. Looking at the men's matchup, both teams coming off wins. Prince George's Community College most recently with a 102-81 drubbing of the Westmoreland Community College Wolfpack. And on the other end, Montgomery College, not as big of a margin, but still a relatively good game against Northern Virginia Community College, winning 89-72. Today's game, definitely going to have to look at some key stats. One of those being the fact that the Owls have to get production from their starters. When they've had good production, especially when having multiple scores on their starting five, hitting 20, anywhere between 15 to 20 points, they've had really, really good games. In 5 games this season, the Owls are averaging 82.8 points a game, shooting 40% from the field, 35% from the three-point line. Would like to see an improvement from the 60% free throw shooting, but definitely being very well on the boards, rebounding 43 per game. As you see Siobhan Giles be introduced, monster game against Westmoreland, 24 points in that game on 7 of 12 shooting. Donnell Diggs, 18.4 points per game. Donnell Diggs, point guard, has a big factor in the 18.4 assists per game. I got a little bit mixed up. Voice of the Owl, Dane Nicholson, throwing me off just a bit as I try to listen to these starting lineups. On the other end, you have Montgomery, who's played 6 games. They're averaging 91.8 points per game, shooting 43% from the field, 37 from the three-point line, and hovering around the same percentage with free throws at 60.5. Rebounds just about the same. Assists just about the same. So it's going to come down to who can control the boards, who can move the ball around better, and who's going to share the ball better in this game, as well as who just wants it more. Every year in this matchup with Montgomery, it's always a close game, and being that they're conference rivals, it's definitely going to be one of those games that's going to be hotly contested. It's going to be a lot of back and forth, and I'm sure we're going to have a wonderful game to partake in and watch this evening at Novak Fieldhouse. So, starting lineups have been introduced. Guys are limbering up and stretching and getting ready. And it's time for some basketball here at Novak Fieldhouse. We're getting ready for the tip. We have Lorenzo Foote matching up against Andre Gaines. And Gaines wins the tip, but Diggs comes out of nowhere to put it back in the Owls' possession. And here we go. Giles receives after setting a nice screen from McCray. Gets it back to Diggs. Diggs drives, deflected, picked up by Gaines. Gaines is going to bring it back and get it to number 10, Sam Ejimote. Ijoama, excuse me. Diggs drives right into the teeth. Right into number 1, D'Angelo Vaughn. Vaughn thought he came up with a block, but actually fouled Diggs. So that's going to be Vaughn's first foul. Diggs knocks down the first. Dono Diggs has had a big game of his own this season, scoring 27 points in a game versus Lewisburg. As Montgomery brings it back down the floor. Diggs missed that second one. Just Deshaun Johnson got to get back up as he tried to steal the ball away from Gaines. Starting out, the men's Montgomery team showing some length, matching up very well with this Owls team. This is going to be a very close game if just the looks of the matchups mean anything. And there's an easy layup there for Vaughn. 5'11" freshman guard out of Henry Wise High School. Diggs gets it over to McCray. McCray tries to get around. His defender couldn't. Gets it to Foot. Foot misses that scoop layup. And there's a rebound there by number 42, Zach Caron. McCray able to corral in that miss by Montgomery. Foot, nice pump fake, but blocked from behind. Montgomery receiving instructions. Sean Johnson, good defense on number 10. Nice pump fake there by Gaines. And Lorenzo Foot with a heads-up play picks up a charge. Picked up that charge nicely on Gaines. That's going to be Gaines' first. Lorenzo Foot gets around Caron. So that's Montgomery up 2-1. Lorenzo Foot leading Maryland JUCO in rebounds at 14.2 per game. And he knocks down that free throw to even things up here this evening. Misses that second one. Number 4, Timothy Christian, skies in for the rebound. Vaughn, nice pull-up jump shot there. As Gabriel McCray comes back down the other end, misses that scoop, tips it back to himself. Deshaun Johnson picks it up. Johnson got it over top of Christian, but misses. And early on, fast-paced game. As you see Christian get ready for a three. Off the mark, but picked up by Gaines. Gaines rebounded, but didn't get the layup. Diggs over into Giles in the corner. Giles, there you go. And that's what Giles does. He will. There's going to be a reach in on Donnell Diggs. So Diggs picks up his first foul. Christian's going to inbound. He inbounds to Vaughn. Christian gets around the defense. Number 10 in Mojo. Christian drives, misses. Deshaun Johnson pulls down the rebound. And there Giles is. Giles with 6 early points, making things 8-4. Nice step-through move there. Ijeoma and McCray right back. I can barely keep up with what's going on in this game. There's a miss there by Gaines. Gaines has been off the mark on a couple of his shots. McCray's going to pull up for 3. There you go. So McCray and Giles picking up where they left off last game. Giles scored 29 points in the last game. Foot's going to get a reach in. And 13-6. Early Owls lead. So both teams with 3 fouls. Gaines knocks down that first one. Sean Lee Pender's going to come in for Karan. Sean Lee Pender, 6'4" freshman forward out of Washington Christian Academy. He made the first free throw but missed the second. And that's a lane violation there. That actually was a foul on Pender. That's their team, his first, team's fourth. Diggs is over to Giles. Giles defended closely by Vaughn. Got it back over to Diggs. Foot waiting for to receive the ball in the post. Gets it up to Johnson. Johnson, nice pull up, short. And that's going to be rebounded by Vaughn. Excuse me, that was actually rebounded by Gaines. And Ijeoma knocks down that 3-point shot. As Diggs gets it over to McCray. McCray's able to get a short shot. Foot, offensive rebound. Nice way to get around it. Misses the shot, however. And Giles is going to pick up a foul on that fast break. So Foot with 2 early rebounds, maintaining his strength, which is rebounding offensively especially. And we're going to see Nwayo Adij come in the game. Double over in the corner. Christian turns it over to Diggs. Diggs up top to Nwayo. Nwayo tried to draw a foul on Pender. Couldn't, missed the layup. Vaughn got to the Pender. Pender tried to get fancy and lost it off his leg. We're going to see Tyler come in for McCray. Diggs gets it over to Aji. Diggs tried to get the 3-pointer, missed it. Picked up there by Ijeoma. Ijeoma gets it into Gaines. Gaines defended closely by Foot. Nice ball movement around the top. Christian misses another 3-pointer. Foot almost with the rebound, didn't get it. Corralled in by Diggs. Diggs, nice pass into Johnson, and Johnson's going to be fouled down low. So Deshaun Johnson's going to shoot 2 free throws. 13-10, 14-11 in the first. Deshaun misses that first one. We're going to see Sneed come in for Foot. So Coach Xavier Joyner substituting rebounding for rebounding. And that was just a little short. Snead almost pulled in the offensive rebound, but it's going to be called for a foul. Snead got in foul trouble last game, so he's going to want to watch ticky-tack fouls as the Owls have full court man pressure. Christian gets around Tyler. Nice dish into Pender, and Johnson gets called for a foul. That was definitely a clean block. It at least looked clean from here. So Pender's going to go to the line for 2 shots. He knocks down 1. And he's going to get ready for his second one. He misses the second. So 13-11. Owls still maintain their lead. As number 1, Nwayo Ajayi brings it down. Got it to Diggs. Diggs doesn't take this pick that Johnson was about to set. Snead gets it in the post. Snead got it to Diggs, but Diggs was crowded. And Tyler's going to get called for a hand check because he has his forearm right in Christian's back. So still 13-11. Coach Joyner employing to his team to be smart. That's not the type of fouls you want to pick up. Christian knocks down that free throw. You're going to see James Johnson come in to give Diggs a rest as Christian knocks down the second. So it's 13-13, tied up. 13-42 in the first half. Snead comes off a screen. Johnson got it to him a little late. Johnson frees up. Got it to Johnson. Rims out for Johnson. Pender, strong rebound. And Vaughn's going to pull up for that. Misses that 3. Johnson gets a rebound of his own. Johnson. Nice pass into Snead. And Wyo and Snead fighting for the rebound. Newman's going to come in for Johnson. And there's a timeout for the Owls. So early on, we see what this game's going to be. It's going to be up and down the floor. Both teams looking to push the ball, be very aggressive, and find open shots. Ball movement will lead to open shots, and that's what both of these teams are looking to do. This is going to be a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break. 13-13, all tied up here at Novak Fieldhouse. This is Justin Walker for Prince George's Community College Sports Desk.
Community College isn't just a place that offers more than 200 academic, workforce development, and continuing education programs. It's the first step toward the career of your dreams. It's a community of people who want you to succeed. It's where degrees are earned and potential is realized. Apply and register today. Call 301-336-6000. Prince George's Community College. Transforming lives. Community College isn't just a place that offers more than 200 academic, development, and continuing education programs. It's the first step toward the career of your dreams. It's a community of people who want you to succeed.
13-13, 13 minutes left in the game. Vaughn bringing the ball down, guarded closely by Johnson. Ijeoma, nice crossover move on Nwayo. Got it over to Pender. Pender with a 3, but missed it. Johnson back down the floor. Nice crossover there. Nice drive to the basket on Nwayo, and he's going to pick up a foul. That's going to be Pender's second foul, team 6. And Ajayi misses the free throw. And he knocks down the second one. Owls maintaining full court man pressure, 14-13, 12:45 in the game. Vaughn calling things out. Christian comes off the screen to run the baseline. Ijeoma looking to get past and Wild couldn't do it. Vaughn, nice crossover and a good pass into Pender. So the Owls doubled, gave Vaughn a lane to get Pender the ball, and Pender converted. There's a steal by Vaughn. And Vaughn with another nice pass in there. Missed, but Pender picked up the rebound and put it back in. Tyler has his shot blocked by Ijeoma. That's Ijeoma's second block. Active young man he is on the defensive end. Pender gets a pick set. Pender had a pick set there by Vaughn. And we just lost the scoreboard, the shot clock, and the broadcast monitor. So it's going to get that back up. It's 17-14, 11:53. We're going to see Gaines at the free throw line. Diggs and Giles are going to come back on. Tyler, Johnson, and then Wild are going to come back out, or come out. Gabriel McCray also joining this game as Coach Joyner wants to go back to his starters. Everyone out there started outside of Mr. Kirk Newman. Gaines is going to knock down one, misses the second one. And Newman is going to inbound into Diggs. Owls trying to get open. Into the post down the foot. Nice move, and he's going to be fouled by Karan. It's going to be Karan's second. Lorenzo Foote goes to the line again. Went 1 of 2 first time down. And he misses that one. So he's 1 of 3 at this moment. Foote misses 2, so that's 1 of 4. Ijeoma, nice pass into Pender. Pender tried to adjust around that defense, but misses. Giles inside the foot, and Karan's going to be called for another foul. So even though Foote's not knocking down these layups, he's been getting fouled just about each time down, and he's putting Zach Karan in foul trouble. That's his third. Karan is a 6'5" freshman forward out of Pine Forest, and he's already in foul trouble as he has 3 early fouls. And Foote needs to knock down these free throws. He misses that one. Got to knock these down because they could come back to haunt you later on in the game. And that's 1 of 6 from the free throw line early on for Foote. Vaughn is a speedy guy. He gets low and gets around his defender. And Pender missed the first one, padded his stats a bit, but got the second one up. For some reason he was matched up with Donnell Diggs. Diggs tried to float it over top of Pender, couldn't do it. And These Raptors are really fast on every rebound. They're moving themselves down the floor quickly. D'Angelo Vaughn keeping the pressure on this Owls defense. As soon as he catches it, he's off to the races. So we're 20-14, 10:49 in the first. Foot's back at the line. Able to convert that one. And has to convert these free throws to be able to take advantage of these opportunities to score, as they are down 5 points, and he's missed 7 free throws, so they do add up. And it looks like he's settled down a bit as he knocks that one down. So 2016, Ijeoma operates on McCray. Yeah, McCray's going to get called for that. Gave the body contact. Couldn't adjust his feet quick enough to get in front of Ijeoma. So Ijeoma's getting ready for his first. And gets the shooter's roll. And he knocks down 2, so it's 2 free throws for Ijeoma. It's 22 points there for the Raptors, 16 for the Owls. Giles tried to get it in to Foot, but it's stolen by McCants. McCants gets it over to Gaines. And Gaines scores after driving on Foot. Diggs is going to bring it down for the Owls. Operating against McCants. Giles off the baseline screen. Up fakes on Gaines. Gaines doesn't necessarily fall for it. Diggs tries to muscle his way in, and they're going to call that on the floor. Tough defense by McCants. Diggs was able to get some separation. That's McCants' first. Ijeoma's going to come off. Pender's going to come in. 24-17. As Diggs shoots the second free throw. Coach Xavier put in a half-court trap in play, at least before they get across half court. Christian's going to be called for a foul. Foot's going to grab another rebound. Foot's going to knock that down. It's going to give us 19, or give the Owls 19, excuse me. 24-19. Improving. Deshaun Johnson gets an offensive rebound, and Giles knocks down another 3. And that's going to be a travel. Gaines with a travel. So we're going to get a A timeout by the Owls. So Owls able to close this lead 24-22. Once again, fast-paced game. Lorenzo Foote able to bring the game back to a manageable situation. Even though he missed some free throws early on, was able to come in and hit 4 straight before he just missed that last one. And Montgomery has cooled off a bit, but gotta look at Mr. D'Angelo Vaughn, who is a speedster out there on the floor. And once again, both teams looking to push the ball up floor, not give either defense time to get set. And it's making for some really exciting basketball this evening here at Novak. So with 24-22, Raptors up by 2, 9:29 left in the first half as Diggs is going to bring the ball down floor. Operating against McCants. Double screen with Giles and McCray. Diggs decides to take it his own, misses that layup. Foote almost corralled it in, but he's hit it on the line, so that's going to be out of bounds to the Raptors. Diggs matched up with McCants on the other end. McCants trying to get past Diggs. Good defense. Good defense there by McCants. Pender with a hop step in the middle of the lane. Misses it. Gaines tried to get a shot, but it was blocked and sent back to him, I believe, by Foote. And that's going to go to the Owls. Johnson pick. McCants went underneath. Stayed with him, but Diggs just wanted that layup more. And he's going to get an and one. So Diggs wins that matchup. That's going to make it 24-24. And if Diggs hits this free throw, Owls are going to go up. Though slightly, still an advantage. Vaughn almost lost it over his shoulder. Foote not fast enough to keep up with him. Christian couldn't hold on to the ball. Gaines able to bring it in after Christian had to save it. Good defense there by Foote. That's going to be a backcourt violation, so good defense there. Good pressure by the Owls. Forces Montgomery into a miscue. And they just got a backcourt violation. Diggs operates. Diggs was waiting on Johnson to cut so he could deliver a pass to him. Luckily, that was knocked off the defender's hand. The Owls are going to maintain possession. Giles up top to McCray. Diggs has it back. Foote in the high post. Giles, though he had a double coming, didn't care. Siobhan Giles is one of the better three-point shooters that I've seen on any level. He had no conscience putting that up as Christian tries to operate against Johnson and Foote. Foote with a block on the back. Johnson brings it in. Giles gets it to Diggs. Diggs, nice thread into Foote. Foote goes underneath the basket to get 2 more. That's 30-24. Vaughn keeps things moving. McCray picks up a ticky-tack foul. Not sure why McCray would have done that. Pender was already up in the air ready for the shot. You just don't give him free opportunities like that. And that's why Pender knocks down that free throw. Johnson's going to come in for McCray. And we're going to see Nance for his first time this evening. Pender knocks down both. For a big guy, Pender shoots the free throw very well. Diggs is going to pick up a foul on McCants. Almost got another and one. McCants really just laterally can't stay with Diggs. And you're going to probably see McCants come out. We got Kelvin Bennett, 6'3" forward out of Seneca Valley, about to enter into the game. Diggs missed that, 30-26. Diggs knocks that one down, however. So 31-26, 7:33. Pender was looking for Bennett down low, but turns it over. Don't think Bennett was ready for that. Nance is going to inbound into Diggs. 31-26, 7:28 on the clock. Diggs gets it over to Johnson. Johnson, nice up fake, and knocks down 2. So that was a good move there by Johnson to add on to this score. Pender got around Giles off the quick assist off of Vaughn. Diggs, nice drive to the basket, just couldn't get it enough. That's going to go against Nance. That's his first foul. As Christian goes back to the line. He knocked 2 down earlier. Knocks down his third one. 33-29. Christian knocks down 2 more on that trip. So that's 33-29. Well, 33-30s. Diggs takes on two trees. Nance is doubled over in the corner. Ijeoma and Bennett were able to double team him and tie him up. And there's going to be a timeout call by the Owls. Coach Jordan is going to want to slow things down a bit, cut down this momentum. So it's going to be a 30-second timeout. So back and forth, even though it's 33-30, both teams scoring relatively well and being able to knock down their free throws. Have had some misses from the free throw line, which, you know, goes either way. Could have either one of these teams, either the Owls, a little bit more points in their lead, or the Raptors either closer or in the lead. But two quick teams looking to just push the pace and put points on the boards. Going to see a small lineup out here to try to maximize their speed against a more traditional lineup that the Raptors are coming out with. 6:42, 33-30. Giles to Diggs at the top. Giles comes off a nice screen from Johnson. Giles, good crossover. Gets it to Johnson. Nice patience. Nance wasn't ready for it. And that's going to be a turnover. Nance wasn't looking for that pass. Ahead to Pender. Owls weren't back. And the Raptors are throwing it over the top of the Owls defense numerous times in this game, taking advantage of their slight height advantage to be able to get the ball to the basket quickly. Johnson looking to operate on Ijeoma. Nice pull-up jump shot there by Johnson. Might have to change my assessment on that. That was an air ball. We're trying to find out. There's some conversation between the refs. And the head trainer here, Montgomery, is having someone basically loosen their players up by giving some massages before these guys are going into the game. And the ref is saying that they are not allowed to do so. So we're 18 seconds, 17, it's all counting down, left in this timeout. 33-30, tight game here at Novak Fieldhouse, as once again both of these teams not showing much defense on either end. Really looks like it's going to be one of those games as to who can really outscore the other one. So I'm going to try to find out at our next break what this conversation was between the refs and the table. As Vaughn has the ball. Christian just not ready for it. Almost a turnover, but saved by Ijeoma. Christian looked to pass to someone, but they weren't there. I think he was trying to go to Gaines. Giles is going to pull up off that pass by Diggs' foot. Couldn't put it in off the rebound. And after some bobbling, Raptors have it. Gaines, strong move down low. He's going to be fouled by, looks like, Johnson. So Vaughn able to squeeze some passes into some tight areas here. I have to give credit where credit's due. Really nice point guard, good speed, and then good court vision, able to really get some balls into some areas where a lot of people wouldn't be able to, even though Gaines can't convert on those free throws. Diggs got it to Nance. Nance gets it into Johnson. Johnson, nice hesitation, puts it in, and that's going to be 2 points for Johnson, so it's going to make it 35-30. Screen set by Ijeoma. Multiple screens set to get some players open. Pender's going to take the opportunity on that pass to get it and take a shot. Missed it. Got a rebound. Put it right back in. Diggs once again looking to draw the contact. And he does. Diggs throws his body around out there. Not the biggest guy, but a tough guard. Gotta love the fact that he throws his body around out there and is not afraid to take contact. Diggs knocks down one more free throw. As Gabriel McCray comes back in, Giles goes out. No, excuse me, not Nance. Diggs knocks down his second free throw from that trip and picks up Vaughn full court. Pender gets it to Christian. Christian drives on McCray. McCray swipes at him, but didn't affect Christian as Christian knocked down that layup. Diggs tries to drive in, finds Johnson free up top. Johnson knocks down a three. And that's a good shot by Johnson, 40-34, 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first. Owls defense giving Ijeoma this jump shot. Ijeoma shows that was a good decision there by Giles. Picked up by Johnson on the rebound. Diggs gets it over to Giles. Giles is in his spot. Actually, Giles' spot is all over the floor. McCray muscles his way in, just couldn't get it up high enough. Picks up a foul on Christian. That's Christian's third. McCray's just stronger than Christian in that situation. And McCray's going to shoot 2 free throws. McCray knocks down his first free throw of the evening. Zach Karan is going to come back in. 41-34. 3 minutes, 58 left in the first half. McCray knocks down that second one, 42-34. McCray picks up Ijeoma. Giles has Vaughn. Double team by Giles and McCray led to Karan getting the open layup, led to Karan getting open, but he missed it. Raptors going to maintain possession. Over the top of the defense to Pender. Gaines wanted it, didn't get it. Vaughn's going to reset things. Gaines is in the high post. Ijeoma gets it into Gaines. Gaines turns, drives. Nice layup there by Gaines. Nicely executed play. McCray is going to get it to Diggs. Diggs is going to set something of his own. 42-36, 6-point lead. Giles, heat check. More of a range check. Foot tried to get the rebound, couldn't. There's a 3-on-1 break. And Pender knocks that down. So Pender actually leading scorer for the Raptors. Diggs right back with a floater. Defense wasn't set, and he took advantage and drove right into the defense. Pender's got a lot of high-quality shots. Gaines with another, catches it at the around the free throw line, up faked and missed. McCray, that's his second three-pointer of the game, 47-38. So McCray being very efficient on the offensive end today. I don't believe McCray's missed a shot this evening. Vaughn in the corner. Shot off. Vaughn gets his own rebound and able to get underneath the defense. Joyner very upset that Vaughn was able to get his own rebound. Especially as a guard, shouldn't be able to do that. Give and go between Diggs and McCray. McCray's three goes over the top of the basket. McCray's going to come out for Tyler. Raptors getting ready to inbound. 7-point lead the Owls hold on to. Minute 50 seconds left in this first half. Ijeoma. 2-3 defense employed by the Owls. Trying to keep control of a lot of the easy layups that Pender's been able to get. Christian, nice spin move, but runs right in the foot, who maintains his position. Diggs is up front. Foot continues cutting through the lane, receives a pass from Giles. And Karan has 4. Renzo Foot's going to go back to the line. Knocks that down. So that's 5 free throws for Foot. He's improved to 50% on the evening. And there's a 10-point lead for the Owls. Ijeoma waiting for someone to get open. Patience being exhibited by the Raptors. This 2-3 defense has shut things down a bit for the Raptors. There's 1 minute left. And that tight defense leads to a Giles steal. Diggs looked for the foul, didn't get it. And Vaughn is able to respond. Giles looked like he was going to. Giles looked like. Oh, and you don't want to see this. You definitely don't want to see this. Giles is holding on to his shoulder. Giles got hurt. He got ran into by, I believe, Christian, and he's still on the floor. You just hope that Giles isn't hurt. And he's holding it down. We'll get a report and see if it's just a stinger. Maybe he just got hit and it just kind of tightened up. Hopefully it's just a cramp. But we're going to we'll find out what happened. He didn't go into the back. So we're in a timeout. Waiting on someone to wipe the floor down. So 50-42, 28.2 seconds left before that injury to Giles. Owls were on the run, on the attack, and a good move by Giles to free himself up for that three-pointer, but was ran into and didn't get a foul called. So we'll see what happened there. Montgomery came out hot in this first half, but have cooled off a bit as the Owls have stepped up on the defensive end. Coach Joyner going to a 3-2-3 and stifled things along the perimeter, not allowing Vaughn to penetrate as he was able to do very early on in the game. And the lack of his penetration has led to a lack of scoring from the Raptors. You see Nwayo Ajay get it to Tyler. Tyler into Diggs. Foot receives it. Foot's double teamed by Christian and Vaughn. He was blocked there by number 44, Jason Rogers-Paris. So there's another 30-second timeout. 3.1 seconds left. 30-42, 8-point Owls lead. So going into halftime, looks like the Owls are definitely going to maintain this lead. Both teams, Coach Joyner is very good at making second half adjustments. Montgomery, whose coach is James Bryson, is going to have to figure out some way to open up his offense, as he's been kind of stopped here later on in this first half, excuse me, and finding some trouble on how to score against the defensive pressure of the Owls. Siobhan Giles just went out with an injury, didn't look too good, was on the floor for a bit, grabbing his shoulder. So also going to want to find out what's going on with him. That's going to be a big story going into the second half, is whether or not he'll be back. If he's not, the Owls are going to have to find some of that hot three-point shooting from somewhere. But last game against Westmoreland, the bench got some time there on the floor. So Coach Xavier got an opportunity to be able to see who can step up. So someone's going to have to fill in that role of the marksman for this team. Sean Lee Pender was on a tear, receiving multiple passes from D'Angelo Vaughn. Able to take advantage of some gaps on the baseline and in the mid-range to be able to be a leading scorer for his team. Christian got it to Gaines late, and Gaines did not convert. And that's the first half, 50-42. Prince George's Community College Owls are up over the Raptors of Montgomery College. We'll take a break. On the other end of that break, we'll go over some of the halftime stats, bring you leading scores, as well as second half strategy and matchups. This is Justin Walker for Prince George's Community College Sports Nest. We'll take a break. Thank you for keeping it joined here at Novak Fieldhouse. Prince George's Community College Owls 50, Montgomery College Raptors 42. We'll be right back.
Prince George's Community College isn't just a place that offers more than 200 academic, workforce development, and continuing education programs. It's the first step toward the career of your dreams. It's a community of people who want you to succeed. It's where degrees are earned and potential is realized. Apply and register today. Call 301-336-6000. Prince George's Community College, transforming lives.
With 9, Gaines with 7, and Christian chipping in with 6 of his own. On the other end for the Owls. The Owls also having some balanced scoring with Donnell Diggs with 10, Foote with 9, Giles with 12, and McCray with 10. The story of the second half is going to be, can the Owls maintain this offensive output, and how is Javon Giles' shoulder going to hold up after we got a report that he separated or dislocated his shoulder. He may be seeing some effects of that on that layup there. Good rebound by Diggs to follow up his teammate. So Gaines drives to the basket, gets it over to Vaughn, but Vaughn's going to be called for a travel. So Owls able to push it up to 10-point lead early on in the second half, 52-42. McCray and Diggs working together to break the press as Deshaun Johnson, nice finger roll over the defense for 2 points. Two-three defense still being maintained by the Owls as Vaughn takes a 3, pulled in by Johnson. Owls on attack. Diggs to McCray. McCray going to get it back to Diggs, set up. Johnson all alone on the baseline, blocked by Gaines. Ijeoma, who's been quiet since early on in the first half, gives it up to Christian. Christian gets to Pender, and Pender continues his scoring output and also gets fouled on that shot. So that's going to give McCray 3 fouls, trying to figure out what he actually did. Ref telling him that he gave him some body contact. That's going to be 54-44 as Coach Xavier doesn't look too happy with that call. Pender knocks down the free throw. And the Raptors are going to trap early, right across half court. Skip pass from Giles to McCray. McCray over to Foote. Foote's going to skip it back to Diggs. Diggs drives. Good decision to Foote from the corner. Nice shot there by Foote. So patience being shown by the Owls. Instead of skipping that one more time to his teammate who's hurt in the corner, Diggs found Foote open for a nice 18-foot jump shot. Christian to Pender. Pender's going to get it back to Vaughn. Vaughn's going to set it back up. Vaughn trying to operate against Giles. Pulls up on Giles. Short shot. Foote with the rebound. Got it to Giles. Giles back to Foote. Nice pass. (58-45). Heads up play there by Giles, who may not be able to add with his shooting in the second half, but definitely assisted there on sharing the basketball. Vaughn to Pender. Owls have forced the Raptors into 3 3-point shots, and it doesn't look like that's their offense, but that is. They'd rather operate along that baseline and get some easy layups. Pender able to slip through the defense there. Diggs operating around Ijeoma. McCray checks his feet. Short. Johnson chases it down. Good rebound on the offensive end. Diggs got in, lost it. Got it to McCray. McCray back to Diggs. Diggs is going to reset it. 18 on the shot clock. Diggs got it to Foot. Foot takes it, goes the ball on the baseline. Nice find to Diggs. Diggs in and out. Gaines picks up the rebound. Raptors back on attack. Gaines finds Ijeoma. Travels on the baseline, but turns it over to Giles. Giles is going to get it back to Diggs to slow down. Diggs operates on Gaines. Got it in the Foot. Gaines with a block. Owls are going to maintain possession. 58-47. 16-15. Little under 4 minutes gone in this half. There's a steal. Steal by Pender. Leads to an easy layup there for Vaughn. 58-49, 16 seconds. Ijioma's going to give Diggs some space to test and see if he's going to shoot it. Diggs, nice move. Nice drive there by Diggs. On the taller Ijeoma. Vaughn takes another three-point shot. Christian tried to get it back up there. And he's going to be called for a foul. And that's Christian's fourth. Sooner or later, Coach Bryce is going to have to start digging into his bench, as he has two players with 4 fouls. Giles operating along the baseline. Screen set, opens up Foot. Giles is going to drive on Vaughn, and he's blocked. But that's going to be a foul on Vaughn. So Giles is going to go to the line. That's Vaughn's second, team second. Giles is going to go to the free throw line for the first time tonight. Sporting the shoulder brace, but that does not bother him as he knocks down that free throw. That's 61-49, 15-13 left in the second. Giles knocks down another one. So got to speak to the resolve and the will of Giles as you see Pender and McCants almost botch that inbound. Foot with the steal. And Diggs with 2 more. And Bryson has to call the timeout as it's 64-49. And the Owls are starting to take flight, pushing this lead as the Raptors really are finding it hard to find anywhere to score from. Shooting a lot of three-pointers and more so out of necessity than out of open shots. So we'll have to see if they'll be able to make these drop. Coach Xavier made a nice adjustment, switching to a 2-3 defense to shut down a lot of the baseline movement that the Raptors were getting. And Coach Bryson has not been able to figure out how to break that strategy. And his team's going to have to find some way to generate some offense from somewhere before this gets out of hand. Coach Bryson imploring upon his team that they need to find some way to return back to their ball movement and create some movement on their offense to get some easy points. So once again, 64-49, teams being called back to the floor. Men's team had a blowout here the other day against Westmoreland Wolfpack, 101-81, so a 20-point game. And if things don't change sometime soon, we may see a repeat of that same performance. So inbounded to Ijeoma. Soft press employed by the Owls. Nice trapping there by the Owls on it. Time down the floor. Bailed the Raptors out by fouling Gaines. That's Foots. Foots going to get credited with that foul. Gaines' shot is going to rim in and out. Tyler's going to come in. Johnson's going to come out. And Gaines is going to get ready to shoot his second one. And he knocks down that one. And Raptors doing the same thing, getting pressure full court. McCray was fouled. And that's going to be on Gaines. So 64-50. Giles came off the screen. Tyler came off the other end, knocks down three. So the Owls setting really strong screens on that baseline, opening them up for some open three-point shots. And they're falling at 67-50. Johnson's going to come out for McCray. Coach Joyner keeping his team very fresh. Giles finds the open man above that press. Johnson's going to take it on by himself. Didn't. Had Foot open on the side. Should have passed it. Diggs continuing to attack this defense and show that his size doesn't mean anything in terms of how he's going to attack this basket. Foot brings down a rebound. Giles is going to wait for his team to come down. And Joyner is going to force the Raptors to bring the pressure on as they're up. And it's really their game to play. Playing a little bit of cat and mouse there. That's McCants' fourth. So the Raptors have 3 players with 4 fouls. And the way Diggs keeps attacking after he gets that shooter's roll, he's going to cause somebody to be disqualified for this game today. And that free throw pushed it to 20 points, so 70-50. Make that 71-51. Vaughn gets around the pressure. Nice scoop shot, but misses. Foot with another rebound. That's his 6th. Diggs loses it to McCants. Diggs backs up. ISO called. That's going to go off of McCants. McCants really does not have the quickness to stay with Diggs. And Diggs is back at the free throw line. McCants fouls out. That's going to make it 71-50. Giles over the top to Diggs. Diggs is going to go to the middle of the floor and wait for this action. Giles receives. Diggs down the foot on the baseline. Nice cut by Tyler. Tyler misses that layup. Fight down low. Gaines picks it up. Good defense there by Diggs. Didn't establish his position. And Donnell Diggs is playing an inspired game this afternoon. Bennett. Nope, not Bennett. Dwayne Clinton, seeing him for the first time today, is in the game. He inbounded, but his teammate travels. And Coach Bryson trying to find someone to match up with Donnell Diggs. And I don't know if Clinton's going to be able to fare any better. Foot receives it at the post free throw line. Johnson, bad shot, rush that. Ijeoma finds Pender. Pender not able to set his feet. This is that layup, and on that Johnson rebound, he's going to be fouled after being clipped up. So the Owl guards really outplaying the Raptor guards this evening. Really just being quicker and more athletic, which is Foot offensive rebound, which is one of the calling cards of this Owls team. Diggs drives, drops it off to Foot. Foot. Nice shot. So Foot exhibiting a nice touch for a big man, being able to knock that down from about 12 to 15 feet out. And then on the other end, smartly drawing that charge on Ijeoma. So smart basketball. And just a relentless attack is leading this team to just keep piling it on. Tyler looking for someone to get the ball into, throws it over the top to Johnson. Johnson finds it, however, gets it over to Foot. Foot's going to calm it down and get it back to Tyler. And Tyler's going to start things up against Gaines. Coach Joyner's going to call the timeout. So it went from 50-42 to 73-50. Just about a 23-8 run by these Owls behind some strong defense and some great shooting. And a great individual effort by Donnell Diggs, who almost single-handedly accounted for most of those points during that 23-8 run. Diggs showing that he's not afraid to take on the big boys, driving right into the heart of the defense, and the Raptors already being in foul trouble have to soften up their stance down in the post. So they really have no choice that once he gets past that free throw line and he decides that he's going to put his head down and go up for that layup, they really have no choice but to just kind of see if he's going to make or miss it. And Donnell Diggs has responded by making it. Also, really being good at finding his teammates in opportunities where he can't score and being able to find some easy opportunities for them to score, namely Lorenzo Foot, who's been on the receiving end of some nice passes from Diggs to be able to convert his customary 15-foot jump shot from the right side of the floor. On the Raptors side, not much to really be enthused about, as the Owls defense has really dictated what they've been able to do. So we'll see if there's an adjustment period here, or how they do adjust to this relentless attack that the Owls are giving. Raptors forced the Owls into a backcourt violation, so trapping the ball in the corners led to a turnover for the Raptors. So if they have the energy to maintain that, they may be able to get back into this game. Not really putting much of a sense of urgency passing the ball around the perimeter as Vaughn misses that layup. Foot with the rebound. Foot's going to pick up his third foul. 73-50, and Johnson's going to get a steal on the inbound. Up court, the Diggs. Oh! Watch out, there's a train coming. Lorenzo Foot slams it down for two on a beautiful pass for Donnell Diggs. Christian able to score two of his own. Foot getting the congratulations from his bench. And that's the way to finish a play, big fella. Got to reset the shot clock as the ball was touched before it went out of bounds. So 34 seconds on the clock. Tyler inbounds to Diggs. Try to double him up floor. Owls are going to maintain possession. Pender and Vaughn. Actually, that was Johnson that was double teamed. Both of these guys look alike, Johnson and Diggs, so get a little confused watching them sometimes. And Diggs was just being held there by Clinton, and the ref didn't see it even though he was standing about 4 feet away from him. James Johnson operating on D'Angelo Vaughn, falls, maintains his dribble, scramble. There's a kick. Kick ball from, I believe that was Vaughn. Owls are going to maintain possession. So 75-52. Raptors are doubling every ball handler, but Johnson spending a little bit more energy complaining about the pass he got from Tyler than trying to get it. But Tyler makes up for that pass by drawing a foul. That foul is going to go to Sean Lee Pender. That's his third. Team's 8th. Tyler misses it. 75-52. He misses both. So the score remains 75-52. 10 minutes left in this game. Vaughn able to get it up to Clinton. Clinton able to stop the bleeding a bit with a three-point shot. 75-55. They're trying to double Donnell Diggs, but Diggs is breaking these traps. And Christian, that's going to be it for him. 75-55. Kelvin Bennett's going to come in for Christian. And that's 2 players disqualified in this game. Diggs back at the free throw line. Misses that one. A rare miss by Diggs from the free throw line. So it's 75-55. That score maintained. Pender drove to the basket. Nice pull-up jump shot on the assist from Vaughn. That made it 75-57. The Owls taking their time, not rushing, and don't have to break the full court pressure. Diggs has it. They're going to give Diggs some space to operate. Decided not to get it to McCray, who came off that screen and was ready to receive. Tyler's going to take it on his own. That's a travel. Oh, they actually called a foul. That's going to be Tyler's third foul on that push-off. That one there was a little bit too blatant. So 75-57. McCrae's going to pick up Vaughn. And the Raptors just not communicating well, as Ijeoma was looking to receive that pass, but Bennett threw it behind him. And we're going to see Zach Karan come back on the floor. Karan's going to have to be careful because he has 4 fouls himself. He's going to replace Bennett, who was just responsible for that turnover, as Robert Tyler is going to inbound the ball. Tyler can't find anybody. Sends it to Vaughn. Vaughn steals. And Vaughn is able to convert, so he picks up a steal and converts 2 points. Owls, Raptors, I should say, maintaining full court pressure. Gets it to Diggs. Diggs is going to continue to slow things down. Raptors trying to key in on Diggs. Foot, nice move. That was a nice move there by Lorenzo Foot. Nice drop step and spin on Karan, who really just didn't have the speed to keep up with Foot. Karan passes it over to the corner to Pender. Off to Pender. Johnson rebounded it. Got it to Diggs. Diggs in the Foot. Nice pass from Foot into Jashawn Johnson. Foot picks up a nice assist. And nice defense there by Foot, even though McCrae just lost the rebound. Pender was driving into the lane. Thought Foot was going to draw a charge on him, and that affected his layup just enough to make him miss that. Gabriel McCrae's a little shaken up. Looks like he may have tweaked his ankle a bit, but doesn't look too bad. Looks like he's trying to walk it off, but I think he's okay. So 79-59, we push it back up to a 20-point lead, the Owls do. Raptors trying to find some way to decrease this lead, but didn't. So we got a full timeout. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll continue with this action here at Novak Fieldhouse. Prince George's 79, Montgomery College 59. We'll be right back.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Coming out of this timeout, things still the same, 79-59. Better opponent, same result. Prince George's Community College Owls up 20 in the second half over these Montgomery College Raptors. And we're going to get ready to see Ijeoma inbound to his team. Raptors trying to find some way to find a seam in this Owl defense. Vaughn, pull-up jump shot. And at this point, Raptors are trying to find some way to put some points on the board. It's starting to become an issue of it being individual efforts, and that is not proven to work any more than the team strategy did. Diggs taking his time. Owls allowing themselves to get deep into their shot clock to find the shot that they want. Sneed with an off-the-ball foul. That's going to be a second. Owls not letting up as Gabriel McCrae with his length, is leading the defensive trap. McCray out there putting hands in everyone's faces, just like he did just there. Pender got another rebound, and Snead picks up his second foul in less than 20 seconds. Foot nicely boxed Gaines out as Gaines tried to get some position to get that ball inbounded to him. Foot pushed him out. Gaines missed that free throw, rebounded by McCray. And Tyler airballs on the three. Gaines back the other way, and Gaines able to convert on that layup. So nice layup there. Good way to be aggressive. Able to draw the free throw. So it's 79-61. Lead cut to 18. And there's going to be another timeout called. So both coaches, well, I should say the Raptors coach trying to extend the game, called another timeout. We'll take a break as this is a full timeout. So let's take another break here at Novak Fieldhouse. Owls maintain their lead, 79-61. Justin Walker, Prince George's Community College Sports Nest.
Prince George's Community College isn't just a place that offers more than 200 academic, workforce development, and continuing education programs. It's the first step toward the career of your dreams. It's a community of people who want you to succeed. It's where degrees are earned and potential is realized. Apply and register today. Call 301-336-6000. Prince George's Community College, transforming lives.
Welcome back to the 61, 7:20 left in the game. Owls in control of this one. Second game in a row where they've been ahead with this much time left in the game. So continuing with their balanced scoring, tough defense as Diggs gets to their heads. Nice pass into Nance. Nance is going to be fouled. That was a nice pass there by Diggs. Good find. Diggs doing it all this afternoon. Scoring the basketball very well, keeping his teammates involved, knowing when to put on the gas, knowing when to take his time. And we have an official's timeout. So 79-61. Not exactly sure what the official's timeout was for, but let's go ahead and take another break here at Novak Fieldhouse.
Hello, everybody. Here's the world's most famous asthma rock band, the Breathe Easies, with their hit song about how secondhand smoke can cause asthma attacks. Let's hear it.
Don't smoke in the house. Don't smoke in the house. Don't smoke around the kids in the house. Don't smoke in the car. Don't smoke in the house. Don't break my heart with your secondhand smoke. And the kids who can trigger the asthma. Don't smoke in the house. Don't smoke in the car. Don't smoke in the house.
Preventing asthma attacks can be as simple as making your home a smoke-free zone. For more easy tips to stop asthma attacks, go to noattacks.org.
As I am putting the stats together, I'm looking at Donnell Diggs has 20 points. and 8 assists. Lorenzo Foote with 19 and 8. We have Giles, who lowered, actually not scored in the second half, but helped out on the offensive end with actually initiating the offense and finding open teammates. He has 12, and McCray with 8. So balanced scoring. Donnell Diggs sharing most of the load, and we had an official timeout as the shot clock went out on the Owls basket. So we got things fixed here. Got to applaud the maintenance crew here at Novak Fieldhouse. And Nance just misses that free throw. Score remains 79-61. Nance knocks down the second. So 80-61. There's going to be a foul on Diggs. That's Diggs' third foul. D'Angelo Vaughn is going to go to the free throw line. Rims in and out. McCray, strong rebound. McCray's going to want to watch that elbow so he doesn't pick up a cheap foul. Diggs into the heart. Nance not ready for it. Gets it back to McCray. McCray spins off. Tyler has it. Tells Diggs that he has it. Picked up his pivot. Travel not called. Tyler gets it to McCray. And Clinton's going to be called for the reach-in foul. And that's Clinton's fourth foul. The Raptors have already lost 2 players to free throw trouble. Sorry, voice of the Owls, Dean Nicholson corrected me. That's 2 fouls on Clinton. And McCray knocks down both of his free throws. That's why Dean Nicholson's here, to keep me straight. Vaughn trapped on the left side by Nance and Diggs. Got it back up to Clinton. Clinton finds Pender. Pender pulls up for 3. Off. McCray grabs it in, gets it up to Foote. Foote with another throwdown. Nance. Oh! Nance got blocked by the rim. And Vaughn able to put the moves on McCray. Luckily, they're up to a sizable amount that's not too bad for Nance. As Nance tried to emulate Lorenzo Foote there, just couldn't get up as high as Foote could. But got to point out that great unselfish play there by Gabriel McCray, who could have went on and took that fast break on his own and flushed that himself, but decided not to and gave it up to his teammate Lorenzo Foote, who got his second strong dunk. And this Owls team is able to rib their teammate, Mr. Nance, on that miss, on that dunk. But either way, 84-61, 6 minutes, 10 seconds left. We'll take a break to give the maintenance crew an opportunity to get the shot clock back together and give Mr. Nance an opportunity to maybe redeem himself. We'll be right back. Prince George's Community College Sports Nest. I'm Justin Walker.
It's a beautiful day out here. Sunny today with light breezes, giving way to clouds in the afternoon. We could see some light precipitation to moderate precipitation later on, followed by powerful storm-like conditions. 90 miles per hour winds are expected. Authorities are asking everyone, stay indoors. Come on, that's it. Let's go.
Back to action. Lorenzo Foote has caused the shot clock to go out of commission twice on 2 dunks. So he may just want to lay it up the next time so we can let this game keep on moving. That's 2 official stoppages of play because of the shot clock issue. Pender tries to inbound. He's looking for somebody to get it to. It's turned over, however, to Diggs. Diggs gets it to Foote. Foote gets it to McCray. McCray to Tyler. And at this point, once again, the Owls are just going to reset things up top. Tyler turns it over on a carry. They're trying to give Tyler the opportunity to handle the ball a bit. Pender taking on the team on his own, and he's their leading scorer this evening, so at this point it might just be time for him to do that, as no one else on this team has really been able to generate any consistent offense outside of Pender. Pender knocks down that free throw. (84-62). Make that 84-63. Full court pressure still being employed by the Raptors. Diggs with his speed able to get past it easily. Look for some misdirection to get it to Nance, but it was stolen. Vaughn misses that layup off the rim. Gaines misses his as well. And Jason Roger Parrish is able to convert on his. Nance quickly up court. Knocked off of one of the Raptors players' legs. Tyler, nice pass in the foot. Pender on McCray. McCray, you can't play any tighter defense than that. That's going to be McCray's 4th. Pretty sure coach is probably going to let him just go ahead and play it out. 86-65 with Pender back at the line. Misses that one, just like the cheerleaders asked him to. Pender gets ready for his second one. Makes that one. So that's 86-66. Still a 20-point lead. Diggs brushes off Pender. Defend him closely. Diggs is going to reset it again. Clinton's up top on him. Diggs gets around him. And Diggs missed the layup as he got it up a little late. Scramble for the ball. Tyler got the rebound, but another turnover by Tyler. And Coach Joyner is going to call his coaching staff out to the floor to figure out how they're going to end the remaining minutes of this game. One of the things in a game like this where you're up so big is trying to figure out how to maintain your strategy as well as keeping your team interested in the game. 86-66. Montgomery's coach Coach Bryson just trying to figure out how to maybe stop the bleeding, maybe cut this lead down. At this point, with the amount of time that you have left, you want to try to get it to a manageable score, but the Raptors have not been able to generate any offense to try to do so. If they could maybe get it to 10 points, they have a chance. But they're first going to have to find some offense and actually find some movement. You know, trying to wait on one person to score, especially on at this level and with the defense that the Owls are putting out there, is going to be a challenge for them to be able to do so. 86-66 as these teams return back to the floor out of this timeout. The Raptors tried to employ some trapping, picking up full court, but just did not have the energy. And with the foul trouble that they're in, they're not going to be able to employ that type of defense for long without getting tired. And if you start getting tired, you're going to suffer on the offensive end, putting that much energy out on the defensive one. So Raptors kind of in a 20-20 situation. Vaughn gets it up court, spinning around Nance. Got to the basket, but that's going to be a foul on McCray, and that's going to be McCray's 5th foul. McCray thought he got the block, but he actually got the foul. That's going to be his 5th. So that's going to send McCray out of this game. Good game for McCray, however. He's going to be substituted by Robert Tyler. D'Angelo Vaughn's at the line. Good game by McCray as Vaughn hits that first one. McCray going to end the evening with 11 points, 3 assists, 7 rebounds. So nice game to pad the stats as Vaughn hits the second one. So that's 86-68. Diggs continues to break this trap by the Raptors. Really having no trouble doing so with his good ball handling. Vaughn, nice spin. Just can't make the layup, and Gaines lost his pants but was able to still make the layup. So I guess if you're going to lose your pants, at least you can make the shot. Nice find by Tyler on the baseline to Nwayo Ajay, sorry. And Ajay converts. So score that basket. I hope Gaines has some strings in his shorts, because he needs to tie him up if he does. We see Nwayo ready for his free throw and one. So (89-70), 19-point lead. Vaughn. Christian crossing his way through the defense. He knocks down net. So Vaughn trying to do his part to at least make things a little respectable. Tyler double, got it to foot. Had Nance cutting but didn't find him. And Wiles going to get it back up to Diggs to reset. Clinton. Now that was a ticky-tack foul on Clinton. Diggs actually drew the foul. But once again, the tight officiating that has been this season going in the Owls' favor. Going to see Ijeoma come in. You're going to see Clinton go off. As Diggs shoots his second free throw. Ijeoma is going to bring it down. Owls look like they're going to break the century mark again for the second time in 2 games. And Ajay's going to get that foul. It's going to send Ijeoma to the line. Ijeoma misses that. And misses the second one. So Ijeoma, who started out looking like he was going to have a good game, has definitely quieted down and cooled down. And Diggs with the ISO picks up another foul against another Raptor. So that's Vaughn's third. Vaughn's going to want to definitely be careful, as if they lose Vaughn in this game, things really might get out of hand. Diggs misses that free throw. Foot's going to switch out from underneath with Nwayo as Diggs gets ready for the second free throw. Diggs misses that one. Nance, good hustle on the boards, almost picked up the offensive rebound. Vaughn has Penders in the corner, finds him, and sent right back by Foot. That's Foot's third block of this game. Gaines is going to try to drive on Nance. Gets it to Pender. Pender pulls up. And he knocks that one down. Double team, full court pressure still being put on by the Raptors. Not really doing much to quell this offensive attack by the Owls. Tyler, nice move. Adjusted in midair to free himself up for that layup. Vaughn finds Gaines. Gaines has got away with a travel. Pender misses a three. Ijeoma got the offensive rebound. But 93-74. And Ajay gets that foul. That's going to be his second. Ijeoma can't convert again from the free throw line. 93-74. 2 minutes, 46 seconds left in this game. And he misses his second. Gaines gets in on the offensive rebound but can't get the putback. He's going to maintain on the Raptors side. Ijeoma's going to inbound underneath his basket. Gets it right to Pender. Pender, nice pull-up. So Pender has a nice game, but mainly around that mid-range area, but the Owls cut that off earlier in the game. Diggs, nice move. They're going to call it. I'm not sure what they're going to call. That's a foul. That's going to be a foul against Ijeoma. Diggs showing great body control there. Being tripped, still was able to maintain his dribble and his footing. And if he hadn't been fouled, almost got that pass off to Nance to convert for a layup. So Diggs adds to his point total and his team's point total. And Coach Joyner has not called off the Dogs. There's going to be a foul. Tyler has his fourth foul picked up on that one. More than likely not that big of a deal at this point in the game, as Gaines gets the traditional toilet bowl roll. Gaines misses the second. Pender got the offensive rebound. Joyner looking for the push. (95-77), 2 minutes, 11 seconds. Pender good on his opportunity there, created on that foul. Pender knocks down the second one. Tyler to Nance. Nance skies to get it. Gets it back to Tyler. Tyler to Foot. Foot. And I think Foot realized not to dunk it that time, so he wouldn't shut the shot clock off. Diggs with the steal. Tyler with another nice assist up the foot on that layup. 97-79. Minute 54. Vaughn has it. At this point, Raptors just wanting to end this game. Gaines misses that jump shot. Foot pulls down another rebound. Up to Nance. And there's a foul. Nance tried to sky again. Probably not the best idea. And Rogers Parrish picks up his third foul. Really wasn't much that Parrish could do, as Nance kind of just took off. Parrish probably should have just got out of the way and tried to see where Nance was. 97-79. Minute 35. And at this point in the game, everyone should probably try to really just watch themselves and not get injured. As Nance goes up for his first free throw, knocks that down. So looks like the Owls are going to break that century mark for the second straight game. Nance misses the free throw. Diggs gets the rebound. 98-79. Diggs. Oh! And all he needed was a little bit of help. Donnell Diggs to Nance. And then with the steal, oh, he thought somebody was behind him. 179. Good no foul there by Foot as Pender picks up 2 more points. Under 1 minute, 50 seconds. That was a nice play call there by Coach Joyner to get Nance a dunk. Diggs for 2 more. Diggs is having a phenomenal game. And it's 102-81. Owls still not cutting it off. Gaines knocks down 2 more. But still 102-83. And Wiles going to take it himself. Fouled by Paris. Wyo knocks it down. Rogers Parrish just got a technical foul. And he's going to be disqualified from this game, and it's going to give the Owls the opportunity to add to their score total. Diggs knocks that one down. And he's going to go for another one. 31 seconds left. Not a smart technical by Paris. And Wyo for his free throw. Knocks that one down. 105-83. Little over 20 seconds. And shot clock's off. Pender's just going to go ahead and hold it. .11 seconds left. So, 105-85. Prince George's Community College Owls with another wonderful game, breaking the century mark. 20-point lead over the Raptors of Montgomery College. Got to give some special attention to Donnell Diggs, 27 points, 8 assists. Also, Lorenzo Foote, 20 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks. And you got Giles with 12, who went out with a shoulder injury. Johnson, 7 and 7. And McCray added 12 and 7. On the other end, got to point out Mr. Pender, who had looks like Mr. Pender actually had about 30 points. And Vaughn, who did his best as well to try to keep his team in it. But nothing to it, as the Owls used some suffocating defense and some timely shooting. Athletic, aggressive, and never let up. And once they got the lead, they definitely kept their foot on the gas. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's Justin Walker, Prince George's Community College Sports Nest. We'll see you all Tuesday here for our next game. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll see you all next week.